All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Caspa. This right here is a very, very exciting update, even more exciting than yesterday and the day before. So let's waste no more time and talk about what we're looking at and what really is exciting. Before I get into it, guys, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So before we get into the Caspa details, I want you guys to take a look at what's happening with the broader market. The broader market is absolutely sending right now, and that's all thanks to Bitcoin. Let's pay attention to what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is starting to push towards $70,000 as we go into a brand new week. So it's going to be really interesting what Bitcoin does tomorrow, which is Monday. If it's able to crack past $70,000, I think, let the fireworks begin. So obviously right now, due to Bitcoin's move, a lot of altcoins are reacting in a very positive way. Kaspa up 5% on the daily time frame, and also on the weekly time frame, Kaspa is up 10% right now. And a lot of people are ignoring that, but let's take a closer look and see what we're looking at. So the price right now is currently sitting at 19.33 cents, guys. This is a kaboom moment. As you guys know on my channel, I usually tend to say that, but this is a kaboom moment. Reason as to why I'm saying that is because we're literally on the brink of a new all-time high. We're literally on the brink of a new all-time high. Maybe when you see this update go live, we're already sitting past that. But let's see what we're looking at in terms of the chart. So if we're looking at the Bitcoin comparative side of things, it is up also 1.3%, market valuation at $4.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $44.4 million. But, enough with the price itself. Let's pull out the charts, which, when you give you the visuals, it makes way more sense. So if you're looking at Bitcoin Dominance Index, we've been talking about the Bitcoin Dominance Index, over the past pretty much 3 to 4 weeks, and pretty much every single update I speak about Bitcoin dominance. But, this time around, it's totally different because Bitcoin dominance is actually shooting towards yearly highs, which we haven't seen since literally back in April. But this time around, you could see Bitcoin dominance is shooting up, but we're seeing a little bit of a pullback right now, nothing too major. But, Bitcoin, on the other hand, is also starting to make its move back towards the upside. And this time around, just a few hours ago, Bitcoin was able to, set a new monthly high. So for the month of July, this is the monthly high right now. And obviously the monthly low was at $54,000. And again, if you want to put this into perspective in terms of how much Bitcoin has moved up, let me just give you a reminder, a 30% increase over just the past, last 2 to 3 weeks for the biggest asset class in the cryptocurrency market. And if you're looking at the inflows, if you guys are paying attention to the ETF inflows, that speaks for itself. A lot of big money entering, and also the same big money is also shaking out the weekend. So basically what this is telling you is they want your Bitcoin, they want your coins at a cheaper price. Guys, we need to wake up and really look at the bigger picture right now. The amount of manipulation that has been occurring due to these whales in the market is absolutely insane. So you don't want to get shaken out, and once you start realizing this, things start making sense. You're starting to notice a little bit of a trend, pretty much look at it just from this point of view. You saw Bitcoin going down to $54,000, and I'm sure a lot of people around here thought it's lights out. And look what the massive big players did. They were picking up Bitcoin at a record high at that point, and you can see this for yourself. They are up right now and smiling, I'm sure. So, we need to look at it from that point of view, but, definitely a good move from Bitcoin. And if it's able to crack past this resistance, wouldn't be surprised if we're waking up to a $70,000 BTC. But if you're looking at Caspa right now, to all the haters right now, and again, mostly haters are the ones that tend to leave the negative comments and, the FUD comments. I'm sure these guys are kicking themselves right now because let's face it, people had an opportunity to be picking up, Caspa at a 13.5 cents price point and also a 14.5 price point just this month alone. And if you just want to look at it from this month alone low, you can see this for yourself. You're already up 32% right now, a 32% gain. But one thing I want you guys to really start understanding is the importance of the 23.6 Fibonacci key resistance. I've been talking about this red zone, like a broken record at this point. I sound like a broken record, but I'm sure you guys are starting to realize, hey, you know what, Crypto ZX, it makes sense why you've been talking about this, because guys, this right here is treated as all-time high zone. If you're having conversations expectations regarding an all-time high in the 23.6, it's not an unrealistic thing to do. It's quite realistic, and you can see this for yourself after several different rejections at that key resistance. After breaking out just within the 23.6, we did see a 7% increase. But now the craziest thing right now we're noticing right now with Caspa is the June 5th all-time high. Again, this was an all-time high for us. June 5th all-time high is playing as a level of resistance for us as we speak. Now, if this resistance is able to break out in the next few hours, which I think is really realistic for that actually to happen, that's only a move of about 3%. You could be seeing, a 20 cents Caspa for the first time in its history. And again, a lot of people have been waiting for this, and I think, we're very, very close to that point. Obviously, this all-time high that we did set for ourselves at the 19.8 cents mark, might come at a little bit choppy level for us because obviously, it's a resistance. Profit taking usually tends to occur. Bears try to keep the price down as much as possible, but I do believe that bulls have more control right now over the bears, and I think we do see that breakout that a lot of people are anticipating and start going into price discovery mode. And again, when price discovery mode happens, there's no resistances, there's no support. Price can go up as much as it wants depending on the buying pressure. So it's going to be a very, very interesting thing to see because pretty much since we have hit all-time high, we've been ranging within 19 cents if you're kind of keeping a track. So all-time high was February. You can see this for yourself, almost 19 cents, and 19 cents retest in June, July as well, and right now this is pretty much fourth time I would say, 4 different retests around this 19 cents price point. But if this is able to break out, guys, I think we could be in for a bigger move, which we haven't seen. But some of these exchanges really need to get their things rolling, and again, I'm just obviously kind of speaking from a frustrated point of view because I've been covering Caspa for quite some time and we haven't seen a major exchange come in listed with this amount of hype around it. So I still don't understand what exactly is causing them to kind of slow down. Are they waiting for smart contracts launch? What exactly is going on? Maybe they are. Maybe they need smart contracts to launch before they list Caspa. Again, a lot of speculations could occur, but I'm loving what I'm seeing for Caspa right now, and I'm very excited for obviously all the holders, and especially if anyone picked it up from the May 3rd lows, guys. But this was the May, pretty much the yearly low, I would say, after all-time high. Even after we saw Bitcoin retest $54,000, you haven't seen the price even come close to that low. And again, if you want to put that into perspective, you're pretty much up almost double. And that speaks for itself that, there's so much buying pressure around that level that, the price did not even budge to get down to that level. So very, very interesting to see. Obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated as to what happens. Let me know down below what you guys personally think. What is your overall strategy, and what are you expecting in terms of its price? Do you think we do see a massive move this time around into price discovery mode, or do you think we just move up a little bit and bears take control again? I don't think bears take control if Bitcoin breaks out towards a new all-time high. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.